Shabbat Shalom. My name is Ellen Chason, and on behalf of the Board of the Directors of the congregation, welcome to BethChaim. Before we begin, please note the exit doors on either side of the rear of the sanctuary and on both sides of the balcony. In case of an emergency, please follow the instructions of those on the bima. As we prepare for Shabbat worship, we ask that you turn off all electronic devices. For the benefit of those who cannot be here in the sanctuary, we live stream our services and our photographer posts pictures on social media. Please see an usher or board member if you do not want your image to appear. And we ask that no one else take pictures during this sacred hour. Large print prayer books and hearing enhancement devices are available. Please ask any usher or board member if you wish to use either. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. And what a Shabbat it is. We're going to turn to page 24 for our opening song, a classic, to welcome in this very special day of rest.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Olechem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni l'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem l'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So I have a confession.
You're in the wrong place.
I don't have my next job lobbed up, so just in case. I love when they're funnier than I am. The confession is, I prepared a sermon for tonight. And the plan was to deliver it in the very beginning of the service. But being that we're starting a little bit later, and being that I really want us to get to the joy of the moment, in addition to the joy of Shabbat, we're going to forego the sermon with the hope that you'll all be sitting exactly where you are next week. Or tuning in from wherever you are next week. But I wanted to have the moment, being that it's my first time back in a couple of weeks, to wish you all Shabbat Shalom. To ask you to take a deep breath and let it out. And we're going to do it again. And when we do, to let go that balagan, the craziness of the week, and to get into the moment that we're about to share. A moment where we get to taste what the world could be if you and I help make it so. A world filled with beauty and love and respect and all the good things in life. A world filled with the love that brides and grooms can spread throughout the streets of Jerusalem and throughout the streets of the world. So one more time, with a big smile, take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. Shabbat Shalom.
And to help us officially welcome in this Shabbat, I invite the parents of the bride and groom, Tatiana, Gail, Morris, and Ellie, to light the Shabbat candles on pages 2 and 3.
Start now. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our days, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. And we continue on page 5 as we rise for Kiddush. Wine, our symbol of joy, our cup overflows tonight.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'v'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron maaseh v'reishit. כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר יציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחתנו. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
L'chaim. Please be seated. We continue on pages 20 and 21 with Lecha Dodi, our acrostic poem sharing our gratitude that a Shabbat is here. Pages 20 and 21.
Lecha dodi livakala b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha dodi livakala b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad ishmiyan u'elam yuchad Adonai echad shemo echad v'shemo tziveret v'nidila. Lecha dodi livakala b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha dodi livakala b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'necha ki hi makor habracha merosh nikedem nisukot u'maaseh b'machshava tchila. Lecha dodi livakala b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha dodi livakala b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Hitoreri, kiva orech kumiuri, uri uri shirdaveri, kevod Adonai elayik nigla. Lecha dodi livakala b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha dodi livakala b'nei Shabbat nekavela. עצרת בלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוכם ונעם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי, לקראת חלה, פני שבת, נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת חלה, פני שבת, נקבלה.
I invite you to turn to your neighbors and greet them Shabbat Shalom. And Shalom to everyone at home. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ditto. And we continue on page 26.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, נעמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם עולמי עמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי קודשה בריחו. להאמין כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן מימה, ואמרו אמן.
We read together in the top of 31. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim.
אהבת עולם בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, עמך אהבת. תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו לאורך ימינו, ובהם נגה יומם ולילה, נגה יומם ולילה. ואהבתך תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד, שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם, לעולם ועד.
Ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la la.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך.
Ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la
והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום בלבבך. יא לה יא לה לה לה
la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la la.
ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך לשוכבך ובקומך. וקשרתם דעות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. לילה יא לה 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 יא לה 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 יא לה 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 יא למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Please join me on the top of page 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
מי כמוך בעדים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש. No נורא תהילות, אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות, אוסף אלה. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה, זה עניינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך, אדוני ימלוך, לעולם ועד. ונאמר יפדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Continue on the top of 44.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת בדור ברית עולם.
שמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
בין ראובן בני ישראל השמיים ואת הארץ, את השמיים ואת הארץ,
ושמרו
את
השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, וביום השביעי
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Every word of one's prayer should be like a rose that is picked from a bush. One gathers rose upon rose until a bouquet is formed and can be offered to God as a beautiful blessing. We rise for the tefillah, the prayer, on page 46 as we continue on the even pages.
תהילתך, ופי ידי תהילתך. ופי יגיד תהילתך, ופי יגיד תהילתך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומיתו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. We read together on the top of page 55. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. We turn to page 58 and need the first three words, Modim Anachnu Lach. We have a lot to celebrate this week, so many blessings to share, but I imagine there's one in particular that may want to start us off tonight. Who wants to go first? You want to do it for them, Lori? No, that's wonderful and fabulous. Lori, tell us your blessing. Brianna, we're so excited that you're going back to school. Gail, tell us a blessing. Do you have anything to celebrate this week?
I sure do. I have a celebration of a wonderful son, a marvelous, almost new daughter-in-law, and wonderful new grandchildren to be.
So, a wedding, school and a wedding.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
Blessing, candor, good health, and hope to be like our marriage.
Thank you. Amen.
We don't have to do the math. It's okay. Chloe. All right, starting a new school, both exciting and, exciting. But we're really excited for you. And yes, 54 years sounds pretty good, Canner.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
Other blessings, things that we're grateful for this week. Yes, Sherry. Starting a new job, Mazel Tov. Ending a job. Well deserved, earned to earn time off. Another one, Lou, go for it. So expanding your job.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
Benjamin's going to Israel on Sunday for the first time. Josh was going back to school.
All right. Well, we're really grateful that your family gets to be together this Shabbat. But Israel and back to school, fabulous. All right. We'll see you next Shabbat. Other blessings. Yes. Oh, Mazel Tov on your daughter's engagement. Other blessings, yes.
Our son is moved into his house. When he headed down to Maryland, he had nothing in his room, and he's got all fresh keys now.
All right, a home away from home, ready to go. And one more before we pause. Oh, Mazel Tov on your granddaughter's bat mitzvah.
Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach.
Yes. Mm.
Thank you.
Amen. A good lab report. Yes, Rachel.
Today, our dog ran out of our house, but he came back.
All right. The dog came back the very next day. Yes. It's not a full shower. Oh. A sprinkle. And anyone who has raised boys knows that there's a lot of sprinkling that goes on.
Modim
But Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. Seth. Whew. Thank God for modern medicine. Let's pause there to say thank you.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
All right, we're going to turn the page, page 60, as we channel our prayers for peace, shalom, wholeness, for us, our loved ones, and the whole world.
שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בכל עת ובכל שעה שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. ברוך אתה אדוני, המברך את עמו ישראל. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
We now take a few moments to offer the prayers of our own hearts.
לרצון אמרפי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי וגואלי
Our thoughts now turn to those in our lives in need of healing, in need of wholeness. And we lift up our voices to name out loud these people that we care deeply about as we send our prayers their way and gain strength from this community. If you'd like to share a name out loud this Shabbat, I invite you to do so now. those names we add: Megan Mary DePero, Rhoda Schwartz, Arlene Grable, Donald Molaski, Teddy Molaski, Nathan Hecker, Jeff Stoller, Claire Meyer, William Jackie Sola, Stephanie Herman, Zahava Bat-Rivka, Michael Zeller, Steve Bizanoff, Joel Damron, Marion Berman, and the family of Rena Schnurb. We channel the words of Moses as he prayed for his sister Miriam.
So a couple of brief words before I invite our bride-to-be and our groom-to-be to come forward. As many of you know, in more traditional observances of Judaism, on Saturday morning, Shabbat morning, a groom-to-be, before his wedding, makes his way to the synagogue, is called to a Torah aliyah, and receives a premarital blessing as the groom. Just leave that there for a second. In Reform Judaism, we go about what traditional Judaism calls an ufruf in a very different way. We want to offer premarital blessings to both a groom-to-be and a bride-to-be in a more inclusive, egalitarian way. So that's what we're going to share. We're going to share an opportunity to offer love and blessing to our couple-to-be. Another word before we begin. Also coming out of the tradition, but many Reformed congregations have come to do this these days as well. There is this tradition for showering a bride and groom-to-be with sweetness in the forms usually of very sweet and soft candy. Somebody decided they wanted to make our next ritual practices meeting 4 hours long by coming up with hard candy for the moment. So when the time comes, and we'll give you a very not so subtle signal, we invite you to please remember that what you have are sweet rocks in your hand. Not only rocks, but rocks with points. So we ask you please, if you would very gently and carefully, waiting until both rabbis are far away from the moment. So with that, it's my great honor to invite Jen and Stuart to please join us front and center. And come on in. And if you'll hold hands, but look out to your congregation, to your friends, and to your family, because finally,
At last.
the weekend that you've been waiting for has arrived. And tonight marks the beginning of a series of prayers and rituals and words that finally by Sunday will unite your lives and make you a couple, husband and wife, forever. And what better perfect place to begin this weekend's festivities than in this sacred space? For as cantor, Stuart, you have served this community with intellect, love, spirit, and dedication for 30 years. And now the people who you serve have the opportunity to return their love and thanks and to offer you their blessing. And for you, Jen, as well, this has become your sacred space. It's become your spiritual home. And how blessed we are to have you together with us in this space to offer you a blessing as you prepare to unite your life with Stuart's. It's also a perfect place because the two of you met, because Yvette, who comes from Beth Chaim, first introduced the two of you. And I know that that relationship ties you in a beautiful way to this place and time. When thinking about what I was going to say to the two of you, I was reminded of a beautiful concept in Kabbalah from Jewish mysticism that teaches that people's lives can be compared to the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. Some of us are born with more pieces, some with less. Some have a puzzle that's easy to assemble, others a bit more difficult. And so it goes that we go through life looking for those parts that can help make our puzzle whole. We're reminded, however, that none of us have all of the pieces to our own puzzle, but rather that we possess pieces to the puzzles of other people's lives. And we're told when we're able to offer that piece to the other, to make another's life whole and complete, to fulfill the puzzle of life, that God stands between you and with you and surrounds you and offers you that extra measure of blessing and of love. I've known the two of you only for a few moments, and yet thankfully, I have had a front seat to witness your relationship and your love. The path to this weekend has been filled with much activity and countless details. Buying a house, packing and moving, planning a wedding, uniting a family. Oh, and each of you have a job to do as well. Enough stresses to bring insanity to even the calmest among us. And yet, the closer this weekend came, the more happy and joyful and even giddy each of you has become, especially this one. And it's remarkable to me because normally it would be the exact opposite, but not for the two of you. And I'm convinced it's because each of you has found that special, unique, perfect someone who holds that piece to your puzzle that makes you feel whole and safe and treasured and loved. And that, my friends, is why if we take just a moment to listen, we can hear the angels above singing the most beautiful melody in celebration of your love. I want the two of you please to face each other, just a moment, and hold each other's hands and look into each other's eyes. Jen, here stands the man who you call thoughtful and gentle. You cherish that he is able to anticipate your needs and is always willing to do whatever is needed to help meet them. You love that he has dedicated his life to learning and imparting the highest values to others. You call him the most perfect boyfriend and fiancé. And soon, you will be able to call him the most perfect husband. And Stuart, before you is the woman who you love. You are grateful for her patience and kindness, and above all, you are grateful to have found a partner in life who not only encourages you to be the best version of yourself, but is there with you every step of the way to help make it so. Soon, you will be able to call Jen your wife. My prayer for the two of you is that you will always feel as you do today, inspired by dreams for a beautiful future and filled with the love for one another that gives each day you are together beauty and meaning and purpose. May you always be there for one another and help each other achieve your personal and professional goals and aspirations. May your vision of your life together become your destiny, and may your partnership help make this world a better place. Amen.
Amen.
Friends, in anticipation of the blessing, we ask you to take just a moment to silently offer Stuart and Jen our prayers and our love and our support as we envision for them a most beautiful future filled with love and blessing. Rachel and Josh, I'm going to ask you please to represent your family and come join us up front. And if you'd stand behind and take the talit for just a moment, but don't wrap them. Ask the congregation to please rise and Rabbi Blum to join me up front. The talit has many beautiful meanings. It's used for many beautiful things, but the one that I love most when a couple comes together and can be wrapped in the talit is that it reminds us of the wings of the Shekhinah, that part of God, the feminine part of God actually, that according to our tradition can wrap us and hold us tight to help us feel that love and security. And so as representing your family, your expanding family to be, we invite Rachel and Josh to please wrap you in the talit and to hold you tight. As we offer you this blessing as a community, first offered by Aaron and his sons at Sinai and passed down through the generations of our people. Its words ask that God's blessing will be with you to nurture you and protect you each day forward.
Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and protect you.
Yaher Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka.
May God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God's eyes remain focused upon you as they are at this sacred moment. And may God bless you, your growing family, your people and all peoples of this world with God's greatest gift of all, the gift of peace.
Amen. Simin tov, u'mazel tov, simin tov, u'mazel tov, simin tov, u'mazel tov, simin tov, yehelanu, 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 u'lecha Yisrael, yehelanu, yehelanu, u'lecha Yisrael, yehelanu, yehelanu, u'lecha Yisrael, yehelanu, yehelanu, u'lecha Yisrael. Anyone who would like some Hershey Kisses is welcome to come on down. Anyone is welcome. Anyone is welcome to the candy. Oh. Here, just right here. Our service will continue on page 282. 282, I'm sorry to say you'll have to stay standing. As we turn to blessing of God, now that we have blessed each other.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוצר ארץ, ומשה יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated as we turn to page 294. As we recall the loved ones we have lost, either recently or at this time of the year. And as I call out the names of the following beloveds, if I call out your family member's name, please rise in your seat so we can be with you. And then we will rise together as one community as we turn to our hallowed words. We remember one who was taken from us within the last week, Charles Lean, uncle of Cheryl Brown, who's observing Shiva. Two who we lost in the last 30 days. Their loved ones are observing Shloshim. Barry Bader, father of Dara Lipper. Robert Culler, brother-in-law of Lisa and Stuart Rothman. And the following yahrzeits, the anniversaries of passings. Nathan Cullen, Edward Burkowski, Helen Bogan, Robin Ehrman, Linda Rostalski, Ruth Ann Friedland, Pesya Talayevskaya, Morris Bass, Esther Greenberg, Albert Brossoff, June Snyder, Hannah Mann, Isidore Lindenbaum, Meyer Litwin, Charles Mathis, Beth Schwarutz, Max Neufeld, Sylvia Gross, Helene Newman, Richard Elkonen, Harold Rackbuck, Pearl Kessler, Barry David Pollock, Francis Rothman, Henry Schlinger, Arthur Rothman, Evelyn Hammer, Samuel Warren, Jerome Strober, Nathan Axelrod, Clinton Nam, Fred David, Elise Ann David, Bernice Swart, Jean Naglak, Nathan Reitman, Grace Baker Mole, and Henrietta Wallach. We rise as one community to recite the words of Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, v'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba gala v'zman kari v'imru amen.
Yehi Shemei Rabbah Mivarach Le'alam Ulalmei Almaya. Yit Barach V'yishtabach V'yit Pa'ar V'yit Romam V'yit Naseh. V'yit Hadar V'yit Ale V'yit Halal Shemei Dekudisha Brechum. Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata. Tushbechata V'nechemata. Damiran V'alma V'imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya. V'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mromav. Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. V'imru Amen. Zichronam Livracha. May their memories always be for a blessing. Please be seated.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for joining us this evening, and Mazel Tov to the cantor and Jen. My name is Ellen Chason, and I'm here representing the Board of Directors. I would like to offer our appreciation to the ushers and Oneg hosts and hostesses for their help tonight. And a few announcements. Our women's discussion group, Rosh Hodesh, will meet this Thursday at 7 p.m. as the month of Elul begins. Then prepare your hearts and souls for the High Holy Days with music, words, and meditations during Shabbat Elul services next Friday at 7:30 p.m. Religious school begins on Sunday, September 8th. We will be welcoming the students by celebrating with ice cream after class. Also on the 8th, the Men's Club will hold its first breakfast meeting of the new year at 9:15. They will then open the doors at 10 a.m. to everyone who would like to hear their guest speaker, Robert Seta Schreiber of the Bayard Rustin Center for Social Justice. For more information about upcoming activities, please see the signs on the Oneg tables and the magazine rack outside the main office. Thank you.
Our closing song is on page 338. 338 at the top. And again, we return to this theme of shalom, peace, wholeness, the blessing we hope radiates throughout this world.
Adonai oz le'amo yitain. Adonai oz le'amo yitain. Adonai oz le'amo yitain. Adonai yivarech et amo. Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Adonai oz le'amo yitain. Adonai oz le'amo yitain. Adonai oz le'amo yitain. Adonai yivarech et amo.
Friends, we invite you to please rise. Put your arm around a loved one. Reach out a hand to a friend. Reach out a hand. Make a new friend. Eternal God, we stand before you in thanksgiving for all of our blessings in life, for the love we gain from family, the support that comes from friends, and the strength and love and blessing that comes from being part of sacred community, and for all of your blessings that surround us through the beauty of your creation. We offer you our thanks and our praise. And especially on this Shabbat, we give thanks for the love of two people as they prepare to unite their lives. May the love of their hearts fill the streets of Jerusalem, fill the streets of West Windsor, and every street in between with blessing and love and hope for what the world can bring. Eternal God, we invoke your name as we ask that your blessing will be with each of us family, friends, and throughout the community and the world during Shabbat and the days to come.
Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless us and keep us.
Yaher Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's presence be with us and be gracious to us.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God's radiant face always be lifted to us, and may we be blessed with peace.
Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
You don't look normal. You don't look normal when you're just like chilling. This is my time. Is the wedding tomorrow? Wedding tomorrow? Tomorrow night. You shaved. Like it. You said you can't I'm going to the faraway distant land of 1348.
That mist.
The mean streets of
So what's that?
Where's your town? Shabbat shalom.
I was asked by someone to go to the house to say I have a minute to go to the house.
Oh, no.
And it could even be a senior. There's an associate. So now they're 1 plus Bennett. Because they didn't fill it. I need to check with the
You read my mind.
Amen.